Back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We have some juggernauts, some Paige and Japhet of Japhet Builders, been in the industry building for 11 years. They won 2015 Green Builder of the Year, 2017 Parade of Homes, Best Interior Entertainment. I think someone in here, I don't know which one got 40 under 40. I'm assuming it's the older guy. And then that
was me.
That was you? Okay. Yeah. And then
she's over 40.
No, I'm a lot younger than you are.
Yeah.
You're my cougar.
You can tell. Yeah, right. So, and then PT50 Rookie of the Year 2016. That's so good. I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with us here on Bobby and JJ Radio.
Yeah, we're excited.
So let's talk about Japhet Builders. How'd you all get into this industry? Why are you doing this? Tell us a little bit about your product.
My family were builders. My grandparents started building back in the 50s. My grandpa built duplexes for returning veterans. Mm-hmm. He never really did it as a career. He just kind of did it to supplement income. Later on in life, my dad figured out how to get homes built on a large volume scale. There was a time in town where it was him and Syntex, and they were the two biggest builders in the city.
Yeah, like in Stone Oak, there's a lot of homes in the 80s and 90s that are Japhet homes. Is that?
Yeah, I mowed all those yards like as a kid.
Bobby did too, but way later.
Yeah. I had a weed eater.
Yeah.
It's different.
And an entrepreneurial spirit.
That's all right. Money. So I decided when I was young, mowing all those yards, that I was never going to be a home builder. Mm-hmm. So being a little high school snot that I was, I go to San Marcos, and September 11th happens. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, finally, this is my excuse to not be a builder. So I joined the Army. I invade. I'd get sent to Italy, join the 173rd Airborne Brigade. Right when I get there.
But wait, Jeff, did you know what airborne was when you joined the Army?
Does anybody?
Yeah, I did. My dad was an airborne.
Did he?
Yeah, 101st. He's got a tattoo.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm cool, man. He's cool, man. Love him for that. No, I had no idea what airborne school was. I got orders to go to Korea, and I wanted out of Korea, and so I go to good drill sergeant and said, "Hey, drill sergeant, how do I get out of this?" He says, "Go on that line over there." I'm like, "Well, what's that line?" He says, "It's airborne school." I said, "What's airborne school?" He says, "Go to that line if you don't want to go to
I thought
Korea."
It was the don't ask, don't tell line.
Wow.
No. That's the line your dad went to when he was the 101st. No, that's cool. So go to airborne school, learn we're jumping out of planes. Never jumped out of a plane in my life. Get orders to go to Italy, join the 173rd, get to Italy. They pretty much say, get your chute, go out in the field. And they have Bush up on the screen there talking about, Saddam stepped down or this is your last night alive, pretty much is what he says. And get the chute. They start passing out ammo, and I remember thinking, it's like 19. I'm thinking, like, what the heck did I get myself into?
I should have been building homes right now.
Why am I not building homes? Why am I not in San Marcos looking at bikinis? This is horrible. And go to Afghanistan or go to Iraq for a year, get back, go to Afghanistan for a year. So I did 2 years deployed, and building homes just seemed so much better.
Yeah.
But still, I never thought I was going to do it as a career. I had enough money to buy one lot when I got out, and about halfway through that house, it sold real quick. Mm-hmm. And I had enough money to buy 2 lots, and then I had enough money for 3 lots, and then got a contract in, and then I sold something else, and I sold something else, and the ball just kept rolling. And now it is what it is today.
Now you build. I mean, I've seen these houses. You can custom $2, $3, $4 million homes here in town, and you're doing a lot in the kind of the hill country out going towards Cibolo, New Braunfels area.
We have a lot of customs in New Braunfels. Mm-hmm. We do a lot in Chavano Park. We've done some really cool ones out near Dominion, Fair Oaks Ranch area. There's some really neat stuff out there, but where we've really found our sweet spot is probably 500,000 to 800,000. People ask, are we production, or are we custom? And I say we're both, really. Every builder is a production builder. We're all building something, and no house is the exact same. Even if you go to a KB or Syntex type neighborhood, they may build the same floor plan with the same elevation, but I promise you it's different than the last time they built it. There's something that's different about it.
So you being airborne, what do y'all do for veterans now that you're out building houses?
We build a lot of disabled veteran homes. particularly guys that lose limbs or that are burned pretty bad. The VA gives them about an $80,000 grant, and that grant goes towards things in the house that the veteran needs to live a decent life. You know, if you're burned real bad, you don't have sweat glands, so their insulation needs to be beefed up, their HVAC system needs to be beefed up. If they're in a wheelchair, you know, they can't have those drops or those steps in the slab. They can have slope, but you can't have steps, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
For sure.
Typically, they stick with 1 stories. Their bathrooms have to be completely tailored to them. Biggest thing is turning radiuses around a toilet. And something that I never thought about until I watched some of these veterans in their wheelchairs is think about getting a casserole out of an oven. Think about that for a second. You're sitting in a chair, you wheel up to the oven, you pull out, you got to open the door, stick your hands in there, pull a 350-degree casserole out. You're in 2 hands. How are you going to turn around and put it on the counter?
For sure.
So what most of them end up doing is going up with some sort of like a blanket on their lap. They put a 350-degree casserole on their burned legs on a blanket. Then they try to wheel around, try not to spill it. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's a serious issue for a
So
lot of
what's
these
the
guys.
fix?
There's certain ovens that you can buy. The way you lay out the kitchen, you make an immediate, I don't know how you say it, you make an immediate spot for them to put the casserole down.
Like a tray that comes out from the cabinet,
Yeah.
like a drawer.
Oh, I
That's a
understand.
tray that they can put it on, turn around, and then put it on the counter.
Most ovens open from the top like a dishwasher and come down. They make ovens now that open from the side, kind of like a microwave.
So you can
Yeah.
get even closer. Yeah,
Well, so they can reach in and just kind of lean over and put it next to them, if that makes sense.
yeah,
For
like
sure.
they're not reaching over the door.
Yeah, because that door is 350 also. How many of them, hit their knees or burn their legs on it when it comes open? Showering is a big thing for them also. If they're in a wheelchair, they probably can't stand up. And so they need grab bars in there. They need tile with texture on the floors. Typically needs to be oversized so they can get at least 1 other person in there, maybe 2, to help get them up and move them around. If that makes sense.
Definitely does.
Yeah.
So first off, thanks for your service. That seems amazing that you're actually giving back. I don't think a lot of people do that for sure. What do you feel that as a builder, besides what you're doing for veterans, which is awesome, that separates you guys from your competition, Paige?
Well, I would say that our flexibility separates us completely from other builders because we can build a $300,000 house or $1 million house and still accommodate your family's wants and needs. So Jeff has the ability to look at a floor plan and he can adjust, move walls, especially for our veterans, and do all that to accommodate you at any price point.
For sure.
So
So it's
when I hear certain builders' names, I think a certain style of homes. What do you guys specialize in? What's your favorite style of home to build?
A sold one.
that's a good one.
No, really, there's not much of a style. When you get in the custom world, it's not my opinion that matters. It's really the buyer's opinion.
It's my opinion.
It's really her
And
opinion.
Paige-
Let's be honest, it's mine.
It's really her opinion. Why don't you ask her this question?
And
So-
Paige, you have this thing coming up in October. I want to cover it right before y'all leave. So October, you have this thing. So tell me about Chavano Highlands a little bit.
So Chavano Highlands is our neighborhood and right off 1604 in between Rogers Ranch and Northwest Military. And we are doing a huge October savings event going to kick off October 1st. So
Cool.
all of our homes in there, we're going to have big incentives on.
How big are these lots, roughly?
How big are the lots, Jeff?
They're just under a third of an acre. They're flat lots covered in oak trees, green belts. Some have views, some don't. It's our fastest. We probably sell probably $1 million a month out of there. It's our
bet.
fastest selling community we've ever had.
Well, yeah, that's prime location for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it is. It's right by the new Cornerstone School.
Oh yeah.
Where Hagee just built. And if you haven't seen that school, it's something to see. It looks like a JV college.
I bet.
It's amazing. The football stadium there is crazy. It's really something special to see.
So for more information about you all, your builders, the stuff you're doing with the vets, where can they go?
JaphetBuilders.com.
That's JAPHET, builders.com. And you can also contact them at 210-338-3101. Again, that's 338-3101. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're going to take a quick break, talk to our show sponsor. Be right back with Bobby and JJ Radio.